So taking blood pressures regularly is very key in order to make sure that your blood pressure stays under control. What we find is that patients may feel as though their blood pressure is being well controlled because they check their blood pressures at home and they see that they're within the range that is set with them and their provider. However, though, what we find at the same time is that once they feel they're comfortable with that blood pressure, stopping that medication may lead to another increase in your blood pressure. So missing a dose of medication happens, unfortunately, just because of everyday life. So a lot of times when we talk about missing doses and when to retake, it focuses on how often are you really taking that medication throughout the day. So some blood pressure medications are taken once a day, while some may be up to 2 to 3 times a day. So making sure that you check with your pharmacist as well as your provider if there's any questions about missing doses. Usually we tend to say, the sooner you remember, making sure that you call them and let them know. So there are a bunch of myths about blood pressure. Some of the ones that are very interesting though are the idea that using kosher salts or sea salts is healthier for you than having regular table salt. And what we find is that that is technically false. So it's still the same amount of sodium in each of those products to where even if you were to switch to that, you would still have a risk of having high blood pressure. So another myth is that high blood pressure is so common that it's harmless. What we know is even though high blood pressure maybe not have any symptoms in majority of patients, once those symptoms do occur, it's not harmless anymore. And damage can be done even if you're not having symptoms. The most important thing I have to say about high blood pressure is to make sure you keep monitoring yourself at home. Like I said, there's really no symptoms to having high blood pressure unless it gets really, really dangerously high. So monitoring yourself, making sure that you're eating healthy, staying active is really the only ways to help prevent any type of complications that may happen because of high blood pressure.